Hello, good afternoon. Dear Miss Atta, as the examiner lecturer and all my beloved friends, on this occasion, we would like to present a presentation about healthy lifestyle. Why we want to discuss this? Because we want to promote a healthy lifestyle that enters in the WHO SDG for a better life in the world for all people. Before we start, we want to introduce my team. My name is Aubert Ardiyanto. They are Billy, Bryan, and Felix. Our first topic will discuss problems that exist in society when there are five problems in society. The first is the process of making food. The process of making food is less hygienic and still processing in an inappropriate way so that it doesn't pay attention to the nutrients in the food. And some people have a lifestyle that always consume alcoholic drinks, smoke, and use some illegal drugs. And also to often to consume fast food, famous for serving. Indeed, these foods are practical and well known, but they can harm our health and cause several diseases. The tendency of everyone to work hard, so that is too much work too long and without rest. So we must take our time to rest for a moment. And last, lack of activities outside the home such as exercising because someone too often do activities at home such as work at home, playing games, and watching too much Netflix or Korean dramas.
There are some creative solutions that we will provide are 9 countdowns in 1 day, 9,000 steps, 8 hours of sleep, 1 glass of water, 6 minutes of meditation, 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, 4 stretching and mental breaks, 3 meals and 3 healthy snacks, 2 hours without a cell phone before sleep, and 1 training session. I will explain one by one, starting from 9,000 steps. Why should 9,000 steps in 1 day? Because walking 9,000 steps per day can improve lung health, improve blood flow, helps maintain heart health, increase stamina and leg muscle strength, maintain bone density, prevent obesity, maintaining blood pressure, and many other benefits that we can get by walking 9,000 steps every day. Then why 8 hours of sleep? Because sleep is an important function too. When sleeping, the brain signals the body to release hormones that help it do the following: reduce ill health, regulate hunger level, maintain the immune system, and storing memory. And if we sleep less than 8 or 7 hours a day, then the hormones that need to be distributed in the body during sleep will not be perfect or less. The result, memory can be reduced, difficult to control weight, can increase cholesterol and high blood pressure, and premature aging. Therefore, we must need adequate sleep, which is about 7 or 8 hours a day. Then, 7 glasses of water per day can also help us to improve brain function, smooth our respiratory system, maintain healthy skin, lose excess weight, maintain kidney health, and still have many more benefits that we can get from drinking 7 glasses of water per day. And there are some recommendations that we can apply in drinking water so that our bodies can stay healthy. Drink 1 or 2 glasses of water after waking up. Drinking water after waking up can help replenish the fluids lost when you are asleep for 7 or 8 hours. And then drinking water before meals. Drinking 1 glass of water about 30 minutes before meals can help smooth the digestive process. Drinking water before and after exercise. One of the activities that can cause the body to experience a lack of fluids is exercise. Because when you exercise a lot, fluids in body is released through sweat. Then drinking water before going to bed. After getting tired of activities through the day, another recommendation to drink water is to consume water before bed. Those are some recommendations for drinking water so that life feels healthier. Then we also need 6 minutes of meditation so that we can more focus on going through the day, release stress, control anxiety, boost the immune system, and lower blood pressure. And the ideal time to meditation is in the morning before starting the activities. Then we have to consume at least 5 fruits or vegetable per day. Why? One study published in the England Journal Medicine in 2016 revealed that the less fruit consumption, the risk of developing degenerative disease that can cause death is increased. We also need at least 4 stretch per day. There are 4 movements: are the runner stretch, bone angle, seated back twist, and last is chest stretch indoor. Ideally, we need 3 meals per day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast can make your brain work optimally, increase concentration, improve mood, and make us less stressed. Lunch is very important for us. It can reduce energy that has been used and also help reduce stress level. And dinner can help those of us who want to sleep well. And at night, 2 hours before bed, make it a habit to keep our cell phone away from our surrounding. Why? Because can interfere with our cycle. Cell phone can emit radiation. Therefore, we have to keep our cell phone at least 2 hours before going to sleep. And the last is one training session. We must be diligent and exercise regularly, at least one training session every day, so that our health can be maintained and fit. Those are 9 countdowns that we can apply so that we can have a healthier life.
Idea selection. When it comes to idea selection itself, it solely depends on the individual itself. We can agree that everyone has their own different lifestyle, and from the previous slide, we can conclude that all those ideas and solutions cannot fit into everybody's personal schedule. So below are the following. Below are lifestyles that are carried out by different people. So the first one, corporate workers. Corporate workers are these workers that works in the office in big companies and industries. So how they usually work is that they work from 9 to 5. And what does that mean? They wake up early in the morning and they prepare to go to work. They have their breakfast or they eat whatever they can find and they go to work. And as soon as they arrive at work, which is usually 9 o'clock, they check in. And as soon as they check in, they're going to go to their own respective desks and they're going to do their job. After working for a while, they're going to have a short break, which is their afternoon break for having their lunch. And since they are at work, they don't have the luxury of time to prepare their own meals. So they usually end up ordering commercial food, or they usually end up eating instant food instead. After the breaks, they're going to go back to their own respective spaces, their respective workspaces, and they're going to work. They're going to work at until 5 p.m., which they are usually dismissed. But sometimes, occasionally, some workers have to chase deadlines. So they end up working over hours and they're dismissed at night or later. And as soon they're dismissed, they're already too overworked and tired to care for themselves. They're too tired to tend to their healthy needs. The next spectrum of lifestyle are students. So students, they have a relatively flexible schedule. But why is it that most students still complain about having too much task and not having enough sleep because of their schoolwork? Well, students tend to manage their time poorly. Some students finish their tasks way before the deadline, but most They end up working on their task one day before the deadline, and they usually end up working overnight and they don't have enough sleep. Also, students also tend to have a very poor management of time during their free time. They cannot manage their free time properly. They're going to do what they want, usually playing games or watching movies and stay up all night long, which reduces the quality of their lifestyle. Labor workers. Labor workers are these workers who work physically. They, for example, are construction workers. At work, they're required to carry heavy things around. They do these heavy duties. They climb up tall spaces to build buildings. Also, not to mention, sometimes they might get injured. Next. After considering those circumstances, these are a few ways we could fit these solutions into the different lifestyles of different individuals. First, corporate workers. Since they do not have the luxury of time at work, they can prepare their meal at home before they go to work in the morning. They could prepare their own meal, which is far healthier compared to commercial meals or instant food, and they can have it during lunch. Also, since they're always sitting down slouched in front of their computer, and they have this small space to work with, they can fit small exercises to keep their body active. Also, they can also consider stretching so that their body don't stiffen up. Students. For students, they just have to manage their time properly. How? Well, they should just do their task or assignment far before the deadline. Also, during their free time, they should use it properly. They should utilize it properly to exercise and keep their body healthy. Not to mention, some students also prefer junk food over healthy food. So these students just have to eat healthy food instead of junk food. Labor workers. Labor workers are physically strained all the time. So what they have to watch is that their nutrition intake. They have to watch their nutrition intake properly. Since this nutrition helps build their body, not taking this nutrition properly, they're going to have problems in their bodies. Their body is going to deteriorate. Also, before and after work, they should stretch. This will reduce the amount of injuries and it will reduce the chance of getting cramp after work. Next.
Conclusion: keep your body healthy every day. Adopting a healthy lifestyle requires commitment and a strong will. Remember that adopting a healthy lifestyle can be very beneficial for you. For example, if you get enough sleep, you will feel fresh. If you do exercise, you will feel energetic. And if you eat healthy, you can achieve your body goals. Come on, start implementing this lifestyle from now on so that you always stay healthy. I have a quote to close our presentation. Love yourself enough to live a healthy lifestyle. Thank you for your kindly attention.